I made a lot of mistakes scaling team, and I think the most painful mistake was believing, well, I never believed it, but I was forced to believe that, in order to scale the company, to hire experienced professional managers. That's a dead end. I think I hired 55 through executive recruiters, paid $2 million in fees. I ended up, firing 49 or 50 of that. So it's such a waste of money.
How did you change as a leader? I mean this in the nicest way. You also got a lot more friendly.
I was always friendly.
You're always friendly?
Yeah, but
you feel more comfortable with media?
Well, yeah, probably because, by now I have a lot of experience speaking with media. Yeah, but I was always, holding people accountable to deliver, right? Sometimes I was communicating more in a harsher way, or sometimes, in a softer way, but I was always, forcing people to deliver.
What do you think when you look forward now, you most need to work on in your own leadership style? Where are you like, I'm still not great and I'd like to get better?
Usually when I hire people in a new area that I haven't worked before, for example, when I started Revolut 10 years ago, I was hiring my first head of compliance, head of recruitment, head of people. I'm terrible at hiring first roles. I never worked before. So I ended up, trying, many people until, I find the good ones. And I learned how to do it now. So every time when I hire a new role, which I never hired before, I first interview the whole market, try to learn from people how they do their job. And only after I learn how they do their job, I select the best person for the job. Because in reality, if you never worked with designers, you have zero skills to hire designers. If you never worked in reg affairs or government affairs, you have zero skills to assess who is good, who is not. So in order to first learn the skills, you need to interview as many people from this area as possible. Then you learn, and then you'll be able to select.
Can I ask, when you think about the different areas where you invest in, you mentioned that the compliance, the regulatory, do you think the best CEOs are the best resource allocators?
I think so, yeah. I think the best CEOs can squeeze a lot of IRR out of, very little resource.
When you think about where you squeezed IRR most effectively, what comes to mind first?
Myself. Yeah, I think I'm very efficient into getting people to deliver with small resources. Yeah, and I'm very cost conscious as well. So I think, people, when they throw money at the problem, they just wrong people. I think, what really delivers the most is your brain power, right? When you sit down and then force yourself to think how to solve the problem in the most cost effective and efficient way. That's actually much more powerful compared to spending millions on, external people, external consultants, and so on, or hiring, super experienced professionals for a lot of money.
Where did you spend money that, with the benefit of hindsight, you